Scenic Hotel Group, a place to stay no matter your staycation. From the Legacy Collection for those special occasions to Heartland Hotels with room for the whole whānau. Find your place to stay at scenichotelgroup.co.nz.
Women's Super Smash Canterbury have clouted Auckland by 27 runs in their match at Eden Park's Outer Oval this afternoon.
Fifth best figures all time for a Canterbury woman this, and it could get better here. Chance, no, falls safely. Not out is the call, and that is the end of the game. And more importantly, the Magicians have bounced back here, and they've bounced back in emphatic fashion.
Emphatic fashion indeed. A 27-run win. Amy Satterthwaite's 56 led the Magicians to 137 for 8. The Hearts could only get through to 110 for 9 in their 20 overs. Players from each side return bowling figures of 4 for 21. Holly Huddleston for the Hearts and Gabby Sullivan for the Magicians. Canterbury opener Kate Anderson joins us now on Weekend Sport. You'd be pretty happy with that result, wouldn't you, Kate?
Yeah, no, super happy. I think probably at half-time we thought we might have been a little bit short, but, you know, the bowlers showed up today and really put out a performance for us to get across the line.
So 137 didn't feel like quite what you were after. You're more like 150, 160 was what you were hoping for?
Yeah, I'd say probably at the start of the day, we weren't too sure how the pitch would play, but I think over 140, 150 probably, and with a bit of a bad start that we got off, so I think the target kind of got put to 140 and we got pretty close. It would have been nice to, you know, get a few more, obviously, but it was enough, and, you know, great performance by the bowlers and in the field today.
Yeah, tell us about the performance in the field. 110 for 9, restricting a team to 110 in the full 20 overs is pretty impressive. So what went well in the bowling and fielding effort for Canterbury today?
Yeah, I think bowlers just had really good plans. They do a lot of work with aim with each other about, you know, scouting all of the batters and where they wanted to bowl and areas of the field to try to get batters to hit to or defend. And I just think they executed that really well today. And we've had a couple of really big fielding focus sessions this week with having a bit of time off. So good performance in the field as well. I guess back up to the bowlers' hard work. Just
in the commentary piece we heard there at the end of the game from Scotty Stevenson, he talked about a bounce-back performance. That's obviously after the loss to Wellington. Canterbury's had a good season, though. You won your first 3, but then the loss to Wellington, who are a pretty good side. Did you feel like you wanted, though, to bounce back from that loss?
Oh, definitely. I don't think we probably put our best selves out against Wellington. So, I mean, coming out today and putting a pretty all-round performance on was pretty good. I think Reece always talks about us coming out and playing at 100%, and if we can do that against most teams, you know, we'll have a pretty favourable record if we can do that.
You must have been, I mean, I know you always want to win a game, but 83 off 62 balls, unbeaten against Wellington down at Hagley in that game. I mean, personally, you must have taken some satisfaction from that, didn't you?
Yeah, look, I was really happy. Obviously, would have liked to have, you know, hit a couple of sixes at the end to get us across the line. But yeah, was happy to contribute to the team and, you know, take it that close. Had a good partnership with Leah down the end as well. Got me running a bit between the wickets, which is always good. But no, it was good to take it close, and I think it shows us like we're not that far off. That probably wasn't our best team performance, and we only lost by 10 or 11 runs.
Yep.
So if, you know, next time we get them, if we can put, you know, 10%, 20% better than that, which we're definitely capable of. You know, we're right up there, if not beating them. So I guess that's the next target.
Yeah, I guess they've got not necessarily a feeling of invincibility about them, but they are a pretty stacked side, the Blaze. So as you say, if you can run them that close and maybe not even at the top of your own game, then that must give you confidence moving forward, as must the season, Kate. I mean, that's 4 wins from 5. So you guys are travelling okay, aren't you?
Yeah, and I think the feeling in the group's really good. Everyone's worked really hard, and it's always nice to kind of get those results, I think, as well as all the planning. Reece has kind of given a lot of freedom to the players to, you know, go out and express ourselves and go hard in the power play, both with bat and ball. You know, I guess chasing 60 runs off the power play when you're batting and then a few wickets always gets you ahead of the game. So he's really chasing us to be really aggressive and encouraging that. And obviously then, you know, when you get the results, it's obviously good to go with it.
Just before you go, what are the lights at Hagley like? Are they good to play under?
Well, I played under them last year when I was on the other team. So, no, it's good. It's good. I always have to wear sunglasses under lights as well, which probably looks a bit funny. But no, it's a great ground, Hagley, and we always get really good support there. So, looking forward to under lights. Should be good.
Terrific. Hey, Kate, thanks for joining us on Weekend Sport. Congratulations on the win today, and all the best for your next game, which is coming up Friday back down at Hagley against Northern.
No, awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
That's Kate Anderson out of the Canterbury Magicians. Winners today over Auckland, the Auckland Hearts in the Women's Super Smash by 27 runs, 137 for 8 plays, 110 for 9. So well done to Canterbury. They appear to be one of the form teams in the competition, as I say, just the one loss to Wellington, and there's certainly no disgrace in that. They're the kind of team who are certainly front runners as per usual. 5 wins from 5 for the Blaze, but Canterbury keeping them on their toes.